Hello everybody, my name is Sowell. Today I would like to show you how we can create a bot, QnA bot using the Microsoft QnA Maker. This is really nice tools to create and without any coding. So obviously nowadays chatbots, all these info bots, all these sales bots, they are very popular. So I will show you what are the main steps and what actually exactly we are going to achieve after doing these things. Let me first show you um, what the board I have built using these steps. So as for example, this is a SharePoint Online site. So just for your information, I have actually built a custom solutions which I'm using in SharePoint Online, and it is actually connected to Azure Bot Web Services, and bot is connecting data from the QnA Maker. That's the flow of data it's coming. So obviously this part, which is a custom solution, but I'm not showing in this video, but rest of the things I will show you. So this is what I have done here. I have actually used University of Technology some FAQ site, FAQ pages. As for example, these are the FAQ pages they have got for their current student or new students. They just come and ask these are the questions of these pages. So obviously this students need to go there and read their admissions, all these things. Obviously for a new student they may not know, but if it's a bot, they can just come here and ask these questions. As for example, if I type just registrations, as for example, so it will just give some, because it's a old information on the site, so it's showing that. So if I just use as for example ATA, so which is a ranking for the students number, so you can see these are coming from change subject. So this is really handy. This will be really handy for the students. So what is coming? What I have done, I've connected the UN or my QnA Maker to this UTS FAQ pages. So it's automatically read all these questions and answers and put this its own data that it's just trained by it. I had to train this data as well. Okay, so let's see how we can create this QnA Maker quickly. So first, I won't be showing you all these things because it requires some deployment time. So I'll just take shortcut on those things. So first things, what we have to do, we have to create a new knowledge base. So these are the first step is to create a QnA service, which this is a service which will connect this QnA Maker to the Azure. Okay, so you just create a QnA Maker. So I'll just pause this video a little bit because it will take time. So when I click on that QnA Maker, the service, create service, it will come with this page, and I will show you what I have used actually for this things in another screen. This is just very well I have used. You can see here I put the name of QnA Maker, pay as you go. This is a free. I'm using free service. This is just remember this RG. I'm just naming convention. I'm using an underscore RG at the end. You will be using these things in later part. And these same this, and just hit on create. That's it. So I'll just take it. So once you create these things, QnA service, then you can go back here. So go back to your QnA Maker. So I'll just close this one, QnA Maker. So once you create that one, so if you, as for example, you create a Office 365, as I have created underscore QnA Maker, then once you refresh these things, you need to refresh this site in order to get that created. So I just get my tenant, pay as you go. You can see that newly created service will be here. So if it is not there, it means there's something wrong. So you need to refresh this page so that that whatever you just created in F0 portal that comes, it means it is connected. Okay. So you put this QnA Maker, then name your, I have named QnA Maker underscore knowledge base underscore KB. So just for my, and these are the URL I have used for, I have used 3 URL from UTS FAQ. So I added 3 times there. And so look, you can also, on top of that URL, you can also add any files with a Q question and answer. So it will read from there as well. And once you do that, you can click. This is one of the important things. You can have a framed your, I mean, more like, you know, what sort of attitude or choosing professional, whether it's a friendly sort of initial setup. It helps you to configure here, then create your KB. So once I do that, I just come up with this so my knowledge base. You can see here it says when I've created this one. You can see here this what it has done. This one I have added afterwards, but this knowledge base, it went to those 3 pages, and see, you can see that you are scroll through those pages and get all these questions and answers here. Okay. And you can add also by yourselves any questions here. Hi, how can I help you? And so in order to do that, you just add a Q&A pair. And you can also add questions here as well if you want, if you think the student will be reading something, writing something else. So maybe where can I get an inquiry? As I can tell you, preparation week. O day, so I can add a here just a O day. If someone types, it will automatically pick up. So I just put O day, maybe. So I can slow it down. O day. So that's it. That it will answer this that could answer as well. So I just have to save and train. So I'll just pause this video because it will take time. So we have saved and we have trained that, and at the end you need to publish these things. Okay, so you have seen this is ready for this. So I can go there, my knowledge base. One of the advantages with these things, I'll tell you, like we can test it here. So these are the question and answer it has extracted from all those pages. So if we click on test, I'll show you something really nice here. So if I type something here, say registration, okay, you can see it's giving this answer, okay, but you can also, it's under supervised, so you can go inspect. Say at this moment it is giving answer this one, but you can also force it to here. Look, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, you have to just make this one. Then next time if you type registration, it will answer this, but I'll leave with that one because that's most appropriate one. Okay, so it will pick up all the probable answer as well. I'll just take it off. So now I'll go to my Azure portal. So we have created we have created the Azure connector with the QnA Maker. Now what do we need to do? We need to create a function bot. Okay, so let's just create a resource. You come here, just type something because we want to create a bot. Sorry, bot. So we'll be using function bots. You can see here you can create function bot. Here you put your name, function bot, basic. Make sure here, this is the important things. You use here what are the resource. This is the resource you must use this one, otherwise you don't be connected to that which you are after. Okay. And another thing is the template. What template you'll be using here is, I'm using JS, not JS, so that's I'm preferring this one, and I'm using the template question and answer. So you just choose these things, and that's it. So consumption plan, pay as you go, and this US you can leave as it is and press create. So I won't be creating this because I have already created, so I'll show you that one. You can see I've created this one. Now, one of the important things what we need to do here, the function bot we have created, we need to have some configurations saved here. Okay, so because so that it can connect to that, we have made the connections QnA Maker to our Azure, but this function bot needs to connect to that QnA Maker. So that's why we need to add some variable here. I'll go to QnA Maker. So you can see this one, just go this one, view code, and take a note, this is Knowledgebase ID, this one, this is the host, and this is the authorization key. So key, host, Knowledgebase ID, these three things you need to take note. Okay, so what you need to do, we need to go there to make a connections. So just still loading, sorry, it's taking a bit time. I think it's something going on with Azure. So what I'll do, I'll show you the screenshot, which maybe you can see easily what we're trying to change. So what I have done here, you can see, let me make it a little bit bigger. So what I have done here, you can see this is the bot. Okay, so number one, so I'll just try to make it a little bit bigger. You can see here key, this is the number 3, and the endpoint host name and QnA knowledge base ID. And I've also mentioned here is the number 1, which is base ID. Number 2 is the host, this is the host name, and this is the endpoint. Okay, so we can use this very well as it's still loading. So once you have done that, so it's save this one. So it's this bot service is now connected to our QnA Maker. Now, another most important thing is what we need to do. So we can actually test the bot here actually. So I won't be doing that thing. This most likely there's some maintenance work going on. Let me see whether I can do the channel. So this is this channel I need to connect to the SharePoint Online or Teams. So here it is. It's probably failed to do these things. Maybe there's some maintenance going on. So I'll just show you the channels. Hopefully this comes up. Okay, the channel is coming. So one of the important things what I need to here, because I'm not showing you now Microsoft Teams, because we can connect it to Microsoft Graph. I'll probably show this in my next video. Microsoft Teams, then now it's a web chat, which is my SharePoint Online. So I go here, edit. So take a note on these things. Just Control A, Control C. What we're going to do, we're going to add this Azure bot service, this bot service to SharePoint Online. Okay, web services. So what I have done here. So this is a site. I'm going to create a new page. Yeah. Add a page. Okay, just test bot. Okay, that's fine. So now I would like to add a. So this is one of the things I'd like to show you. Bot, you won't be getting these custom solutions I put. So bot. Now what we need to do, we copy that that secret code, direct secret. I think we just have to press it here so that now it connects to that particular bot services. We can change the color once we do that. Save. That's it. So we can test it here. So I can here change registration. Maybe a little bit slow, but let's see how it's going on. See, that's coming. So look, this is the bot is ready. So that's it. So that way you can see that we have integrated. The flow was first we created the QnA Maker, then we try to connect the QnA. We use the by creating a service. Then we we also use the resource group. Then we create a function bot using that resource group, which was used in QnA Maker. Okay. Then we connect the connect in a sense. I'm telling that we have used that direct secret code from that function bot to our Shepherd Online so that we connect from Shepherd Online to the function bot services. So that's it for today. So for the next video, definitely I would like to show you to more personalized bot, which I'll try to connect to graph so that we can find out the users what is working on, what his colleague saying. So let's see, we'll try to have to connect API using graph API. Okay, that's all today. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.